Our guys really responded well tonight to, an obviously rough week last week. We got together after getting back from James Madison Saturday night late, and we talked as a team for probably about an hour and a half. And one of the things we talked about was just needing to have a higher level of accountability on the defensive end, and I thought our guys really followed through on that. Not just tonight, but the last 2 days in practice. And most coaches will tell you you play how you practice, and that's what happened tonight. We had 2 great practices and really led to us playing well on the defensive end tonight. And, of course, I think that influences how often the ball goes in the basket for you.
Questions for Coach Smart?
What was the difference in Larry tonight?
His approach was phenomenal. I told him after the game, and I don't say this to put any pressure on him. I love Larry. Larry's a guy that, has a lot on his shoulders. Anytime you're the best player on a team, you do. But I told him, when you come with that type of approach, we're going to be extremely tough to beat. I mean, I don't care who we're playing. And, you could see it from the start. He was more talkative with his teammates in terms of lifting them up with talk on the defensive end, with support, with positive comments, and his stance was better. His body language was phenomenal, and every time he caught the ball, he refused to be denied around the basket. And then when he did shoot a jumper, occasionally it went in. So I can't say enough good things about how he was tonight. Hopefully we can bottle that and bring it back on Saturday, and then bringing it back again the next game, because, like I said, when he plays like that, we're a different team.
Coach, how big was the run to end the first half?
Say that again?
How big was the run to end the first half?
Oh, it was big. We talk about closing the half strong, and we talk about starting the second half strong. And our guys, I thought, really committed to locking Drexel down, particularly the last 8 to 10 minutes of the first half. And because of that, we were able to hold them to 21 points, which, as a coach, you'll take that any day of the week. And even more importantly than that, though, we came into halftime and we said, hey, guys, we're up 12, but we've been here before, being up and not being able to hold on to a lead. And our guys really took it upon themselves to say, no, that ain't happening tonight. And, that's the best type of leadership you can have is, when the players step up and decide that they're not going to allow the other team to go on a run.
Coach, you made it very difficult, I think, for them to get into their offense. That's a pretty important part of their plan defense, just making the other team run the shot clock all the way like that.
Yeah, Drexel does a really good job taking care of the ball. So, what we try to do with most teams is turn them over. But we knew with Drexel that was going to be very hard. Their guards are very sound, and they don't get rattled. But I did think that our ball pressure tonight in the full court, and then once they did get across half court, affected them somewhat in their execution. And that was a big point of emphasis coming off of our last game, because I didn't feel like we pressured the ball enough, and therefore it went inside too much, too easily, and that puts pressure on your defense, when people are able to throw the ball wherever they want.
Talk about his challenging shots tonight more than he has some in the past.
Larry?
Yeah. Because he was not only blocking shots, but he was ball bringing a lot of shots down.
No doubt. He had 5 blocks, but he probably changed 3 times that. And let's be honest, he's the longest guy in college basketball. And, when he plays with that type of energy and that type of emotion on the defensive end, and, he's going to change shots and challenge shots, it makes it very difficult for people to finish around the rim. But, again, that is a result, that is a byproduct of his approach. And, I think it'd be easy to look at his numbers or how many shots he blocked or changed and say, well, we need that more often, and we do. But we need that approach. If he can bring that approach on a consistent basis, there's not a guy I'd rather have.
Coach, you started Nixon tonight, but Brandon Rozelle really stepped up, had a good game. How bad did he need that? He's been struggling with.
Yeah, he did. I thought Brandon came up big for us in terms of energy. He was locked in. I thought he took a step defensively for us, which really contributed to our 5-man effort on the defensive end. Sometimes guys need a slight change to, jolt them into playing a little bit better or with a little more focus. Brandon knows he's a huge part of what we do, whether he starts or comes off the bench. He's certainly come off the bench before in the past, so I don't think it was a big adjustment for him. Ed's been phenomenal all year. He's somebody that I've viewed as a starter since the first game of the year, so it really isn't a huge deal for our team.
Coach, can you talk about, before you talk about the approach of Larry, can you talk about the approach of Bradford tonight coming in and what he gave you on the floor?
Those are nice glasses, Wes. That's kind of the sophisticated look.
He's going to take off and go right to bed right now.
Yeah. Did you wear those when you shaved the head bald? That'd be a good combination.
No.
Bradford was terrific. He really, Bradford, it's very similar. I'm glad you asked that because when he has the right mentality and the right mindset coming into the game, and if you watch, it's easy to see with Brad. You can watch in the first play or two. And after the first play or two, you can see, okay, Brad's got it tonight. He's really got that fire in his eye. And he had it tonight, and he wanted to go get every rebound. That's what allowed him to get double-digit rebounds and 8 on the defensive end. And, if you're going to out-rebound a team by 19, I think we out-rebounded them by, you need some guys with that type of desire and that type of fire. And then, Brad on the offensive end is as versatile of a player, as we have. And I think he's dangerous around the basket, but he also can make shots. So similar to Larry, he came with an unbelievable approach, and no coincidence, his results were terrific.